Everything went wrong and everything went right at exactly the same time. You would have seen, if you're following on my vlogs, everything I've been doing to try and get to the best version of myself, whether it be the businesses I was trying to start and run, whether it be my fitness journey and trying to lose weight, just everything I was doing to get to the absolute best version of me. And although you probably didn't realise it at the time, boy, I was struggling. So starting with my business, it was an orthopedic footwear brand for women, and the numbers might have suggested in my vlogs that I was doing well, but nah, alas, finished. Added to my ever-growing list of unsuccessful ventures. Now, I'm not saying it failed in that sense, because it didn't fail. It taught me a lot. In fact, this business probably taught me more than any other business I've run. Oh, and it cost me 5k as well. My plan to eat well, get to the gym, get in a routine, lose weight, do 10k steps every day, that was plagued by my constant injury. You'll probably remember, and if you don't, I suffer from gout, and that means I get really bad pain in my big toe on my right foot. And normally I get it for 2-3 days at a time. I had it for 3 months. Like, I could not walk properly from September to end of December. I could not walk. And you'll probably notice in one of my videos a frustration coming through. Yeah, it's tough. And to be honest, it just got annoying. Like, the fact that I wasn't able to go gym means it was hard to wake up early. And when I didn't wake up early, the rest of my day would just go down the pan. It was that vicious cycle, constantly repeating and repeating and repeating. So like I was saying, my business didn't work. My goals for losing weight, my fitness didn't work. Everything just null and void. It wasn't looking good in December. And then something truly beautiful happened. I went to Mecca. I circled the Kaaba 7 times. I drank from the holy Zamzam water. I ran between the hills of Safa and Marwa. These, of course, all steps of Umrah, but I did it 3 times. I was with my wife the first time she saw Kaaba. I was with my wife's family the first time they saw it. I saw the tears in their eyes. I started crying because even though I've been before, this felt like the first time I was going. I managed to touch the Kaaba. I managed to pray meters from the Kaaba. Every single night I'd be up on the roof of the Grand Mosque listening to the voice of the Imam, and his voice just booming and echoing off the mountains, all underneath the purple lit sky. I went to Medina. I managed to pray Salah inside a garden of paradise. For 2 weeks, I was shoulder to shoulder with millions and millions of Muslims from all walks of life, from China to Canada, from the mountains of Dagestan to the villages of Djibouti, rich, poor, old, young, healthy, unhealthy. It didn't matter. All that matters was the 2 white sheets that we were wearing and the purpose and the reason we were there. And for those 14 days I was in Saudi, I was in Mecca and Medina, I'm telling you now, none of the problems that I left behind in my life mattered. Nothing. For 2 weeks I didn't once care that I just had a business that cost me 5k. I didn't once care about my fitness journey, how I've been trying to lose weight, how I failed yet again. I didn't once care that I hadn't put out a vlog. And do you know what? You want to hear something weird? It didn't hurt. It did not hurt. I flew start of December, came back towards Christmas, and I kid you not, from September to the day before I was flying, I could not walk. The minute we landed in Saudi, For 2 weeks, my toe did not hurt. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I did 25,000 steps. 25,000 steps every day for 2 weeks straight, and my toe did not hurt once. Just like it did for Cat Stevens, just like it did for Muhammad Ali, just like it did for Malcolm X, just like it did for the millions that went before them and the millions that went after them. Going on Umrah and going to Makkah changed something in here. I've come back with something that us Muslims called tawakkul. Pure, undoubted faith in Allah. Being in a place like that where you completely forget all your worldly problems and the only thing that matters is you and your connection with God. Obviously I can't repeat that when I come home, because the minute you land in England, everything just comes back at you at once. But I did come back with tawakkul. Do you know what? With tawakkul, with that reliance in God, any business venture I jump into, any project I jump into, any goal I have, any goal for me, any goal for my wife, any goal for my family, anything, any goal or dream I have in this world, I now have something I didn't have before when I would have set those goals, and that is the reliance and complete trust in God's plan. Like, I'm telling you now, I genuinely cannot lose. I cannot lose. I feel absolutely unbeatable. Because I'll start a business, I will try and get in shape, I'll launch a new project, I'll try and reach for another goal, and I know there is no losing, because as long as I pray for it, as long as I do my dua for it, as long as I work hard for it, and as long as I put my faith in God completely, either the dua will come true and I'll reach that goal, either I won't get that goal because God had something better planned for me, or it's because it was planned for me in the afterlife. Like, there's no losing. I cannot lose at all. There is one thing, but there's one caveat. I can't just have pure empty reliance on God. I have to give it everything I've got, which is what I've done before and I've been doing recently. This time is less focus on the result and more focus on the effort, because the result, that's truly down to God. And it's very similar to Stoicism in that you only worry about the things you can control. And for me, the only thing I can control is the effort I put in, giving the task, the business, the project, every single thing I've got, and leaving the rest to God. Because like I said, there is no losing anymore. There is no losing. Seriously, if you follow me and you're a Muslim and you want to feel undefeatable, go to Makkah. Honestly, do it. Do it. Because me, at 32, I still feel like this. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter what you've done in your previous life. It doesn't matter how bad you failed. Trust me, you will come back and you will still feel completely undefeatable. So that's it. That's what I need to do. Give it everything I've got. And for those that know, that means I have to tie my camel. See you next time.